So welcome everyone, my name is Magnus Melander, and our first speaker is Martin. Are you there, Martin?
Unable to stop. Well, you can't see me, but if somebody turns on my video, I might show up.
Somebody is Linda, I guess.
Yeah.
There you are. We see you. Great.
Hi guys.
Take it away, Martin.
Yeah, let me share my screen. Let's see if we can get that working. Right. So.
Great. Take it away.
My name is Martin Rugfelt. I'm the CEO and founder of Sentian.ai. And a few words about Sentian. We are a leading industrial AI solutions provider. We have a very experienced team of AI experts in the company. We have a very ambitious roadmap when it comes to both the product development and research in AI. And that has led to several technical breakthroughs. We've also been recognized for the technical and business excellence in some cases. And we also have companies that we absolutely love working with. A lot of companies come to us and talk about predictive maintenance and ask about if we can help them. And we can, but we often find that they have very robust machines, and that means a lot lack of data. And we also see that when they have data, it's often without labels, making it very hard to do good predictions. So we see that we need to see beyond predictive maintenance. And what we really see the future is to go for the core of operations with intelligent autonomous solutions, as we say. I think that's where the real money is. And if you go, even if you don't go all the way into fully autonomous solutions, that is really the core and where the value of AI is best today. We have two products. We have Icon, our intelligent autonomy product, and our intelligent optimization solution. I'll tell you a few words about them. So Icon is a new generation of control and automation systems built on a new generation of AI. And while we see that traditional control systems are a bit linear and non-adaptive in general, and reactive rather than proactive, that makes them a little bit slower and inflexible and so on than what is ideal. So Icon is really a new solution. It's a unique solution that makes these industrial control systems more adaptable to changing environments and can tackle harder and more complex processes and also creates higher flexibility. And when I say that we have a new generation of AI, we do. Well, we're working with that. In order to deal with the complexity, the limited data sets that exist and really go for true learning, we had to go beyond what we saw in deep learning being available and had to make a lot of research and development in that area, make some breakthroughs in an area called model-based reinforcement learning that we find ideal for these control and automation solutions. Some of these points are that we have as main capabilities is inferred dynamics model. We make a real world representation of the process we're optimizing. And with that world, we can create scenarios of the future. And we do that for each and every setting step. We do 100 steps into the future in virtual reality, and then optimize the settings accordingly to the optimum setting. And we also learn continuously, and we explore new points in order to learn what we can be further improved. And that's really true AI learning, and not just learning from the data that exists. And obviously there's more functionality around it. And we use this to improve, maximize yield, reduce cost of operation, increase autonomy, make that machine and man work really well together. And we apply this to a range of different areas like motion machines, underground drilling rigs, discrete manufacturing. We also do this for process optimization from HVAC system all the way to chemical production. And we can also do configuration and machine understanding. And we see typical improvements of up to 30%. The other product we have is in intelligent optimization, which we apply to planning, supply chain, and logistics. And there we have also done some technical breakthroughs. Back in 2019, we broke the current world record in nonlinear optimization for QAP category, which we then applied to these categories. We don't do the actual software for planning and supply chain, etc., but we do the optimization. So we're experts in the optimization side of these things. And there again, we see up to 30% of improvement. So I wanted to say a few words about a few cases too. So AI can be really helpful and in a lot of different situations. So I brought in a few cases that I thought could be interesting from smart manufacturing perspective. So if we start with discrete manufacturing in production cells, so it's quite a common thing. It's very flexible, and that's also why it's very attractive. But these frequent changes also have some drawbacks. You get high scrap levels, quality issues. It can take time to change production settings and get them optimized, resulting in then suboptimal production. But these problems can be minimized. Icon in our case then can reduce these manual steps. It can learn the correct settings, avoid repeated mistakes, and so on. And it then results in less scrap, better quality, higher efficiency, higher yield, and making it easier for less experienced operators to work with this. Another case, robotic production in the automotive sector. In this case, robots, they are accurate, but they're not perfect. Even they have less efficiency over time. And in this case, making sure that the settings are correct continuously requires a lot of expertise and development time. And it also introduces risks in the process. So by optimizing these changes and through, for instance, a PLC, we can then optimize the performance of the robots. And we can do this continuously with little human involvement and without changing the underlying algorithms. And this then results in an improved performance and cost reduction. Another case, variation reduction in the high-tech manufacturing sector. This can there are variations in various variables, even in high-tech manufacturing, and you can really reduce that can really reduce the yield and cause quality issues. So, when these variations, they can come from a lot of different places, such as substrates, process steps, additives, etc. And the trick is to handle these variations very effectively. However, because a lot of these processes have very little data, and it's important to be able to deal with that. The system has to be very sample efficient in order to do that, and so deal with little data. It is sort of a typical process that you can automate and even make autonomous in the long run to continuously learn and make sure that they're updated on that basis. I also wanted to use one more case that is outside of manufacturing but related. So this is in supply chain logistics for spare parts distribution. In this case, it's about a network of machine shops that do service and maintenance on their distribution. And in the morning, they do not know what is going to come and what's going to be needed. So they need to really be optimized, and they don't want to keep a large inventory of spare parts. Instead, they have a fleet of trucks delivering spare parts several times a day. But by making good predictions about what will be needed, you can have more efficient packaging. And with route optimization, you can save time. And you also want to be able to very, very fast replan, so that if something occurs, sickness, road blockages, and so on, you need to be able to deal with that in a very fast way. This you can do with this kind of solutions that we have in optimization of logistics and these kind of things. And this is the products are applicable to process industry as well, and not only manufacturing. And well, the question is really, how difficult is this? Well, as a customer, we made a product out of this, so we make it very simple to implement. So what we really need is a pain point or a challenge from your side and some data, and we can from a few weeks to a few months build solutions for you. Right, that was it.
Brilliant. Right on time and excellent, Martin. After the event, all the attendees will get the information, the contact information, so to all the presenters. So there will be a lot of opportunity to contact Martin afterwards.
All right, very good.
Yeah, thank
you
so
very much, everyone.
Take care.